What's up guys? Welcome to another video, and today I mentioned this in the video yesterday's video that I'll be doing a Q&A. So here we are with the Q&A, and my phone's buzzing up because it's my best friend's birthday today. So happy birthday, you know who you are. I won't link it in because I don't know if you actually want me to link it in. So let's get started with this Q&A. Alright, the first question is favorite sneaker, and that's it. And my favorite sneaker is the Air Jordan 1 Royals, the OG from 2017. And here's another one. When did you start getting into the sneaker game? And I think around 2016. But I've always had a passion for sneakers, but I didn't really know what type of sneakers to buy, because like when I was in primary school, the like if you had like the indoor, you know, the Superfly, the Nike Mercurial Superflies or whatever, you were just the king. Like you got all the girls, honestly. And it just, you know, it was just like, it was really cool. And Brendan, am I in your camp vlog? So Brendan is the guy, like by the time you're seeing this I would have already uploaded the camp vlog. So yes, Brendan, you are in the camp vlog. And if you guys don't know, Brendan is the guy sleeping in the Mountain Dew that gets hit in the head with the hat. And another one is from Anna Prada. Do you still like me because you never talk to me? Anna, you're like a sister to me. Of course I still like you. I'm so sorry. And here's one from Anonymous. How do you get out of a bad slump / time? So that's a really good question. How I get out of a bad slump is just really straightforward. I work. And the thing is, alright, let me elaborate on that. Working gets you out of a lot of places. It gets you out of being sad. It gets you out of dark times. It gets you out of times when you don't really know what to do in life. And the reason for that is that when you're working, you're making progress with your life. So if you're constantly making progress, then you're moving somewhere. And if you don't move anywhere, then you're staying still. And if you stay still, then basically you're gonna be where you are now, which is in your bad times, in your bad slumps. And if you're in that sort of bad time, obviously what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna make as much you're gonna want to make as much progress to distance yourself from point A, which is when you were in a bad time, and you want to start moving towards point B, where you're sort of getting yourself back. You're sort of getting back what you lost. And so that's my answer to a lot of things. Work, whether it be working like academically, you're working through your assessments, or if I'm working through YouTube, working is just my answer to a lot of things. So that's how I get out of that slump. So that's a really good question. And next question, Zalia Maya. Hi Salvi. Hello Zamlan. And next one is Kiara cool? Is the sky blue? And okay, Emily Ortiz, do I really look like Dylan? You know that white Mexican kid that is like in a lot of my videos? Alright, just imagine that, but like 7 foot tall and like a girl, okay? My screen just flickered. What the hell was that? Anyway, yeah. Yes, you look like Dylan. I don't know if I can find some pictures where you actually look like Dylan, but like my sleeves. And let's see. Favorite, this is another anonymous. Favorite quote you've related to recently? That's a really good question. Favorite quote I've related to, I got this one from Casey Neistat, who he got it from a guy named Voltaire, which is, the quote basically says, perfection is the enemy of good. So what that basically means is that don't let your desire for perfection get in the way of finishing something that's good. So basically, here's something I related to. I really wanted to make something in my life. I really wanted to make it perfect. I spent so much time planning and trying to imagine and fantasize the most perfect day, and I imagined it me doing this, you know, etc. But the thing is, you can't really plan your perfect day. You have to do the best with what you have. And don't let your desire for perfection get in the way of finishing something that's good, okay? These are quotes from Casey Neistat. Even if you finish something, even if it's imperfectly, it's still finishing something. And sometimes if you let your desire for perfection get in the way of finishing something, then you won't finish it because you won't be happy about it, because you're always gonna strive to make it perfect instead of finishing it. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have a lot of editing to do with this one. But by the way, did I mention that this is all gonna be non-scripted? Like, this is just my genuine response. So yeah, finish it. Even if it's not perfect, it's at least finishing something. You're gonna have something to show for it, and you can get closer to perfection. Just make sure your day was good. If you're really planning something with someone special, you're really trying to make it perfect, right? That desire for perfection is gonna get in the way of you having a good time, because you're gonna be stressed about you're gonna be stressed about, hey, this isn't going the way I wanted it to. I'm gonna be stressed out now. Instead of just having a good time, working with what you have, and above all, enjoying that time, enjoying that special time with that special someone that you've wanted, that you've worked so hard just to get to this day. So that's basically the quote that I've been relating to recently. It's just nothing can ever be perfect, right? It can be close to perfect, but don't let your desire for, I keep saying this, don't let your desire for perfection get in the way of finishing something that's good. Alright, this one's weird. I can't, okay, here, you guys can read this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it says, do you agree that virginity is a social construct made to demean and degrade women? And I don't really want to answer this. Like, I don't know what kind of backlash I'm gonna get in the comments for being called sexist. So I'm gonna just say, like, I support everyone. When did you start doing YouTube? That's a really good question. I started doing YouTube, I think 24th of November 2018. And why did I start doing YouTube? I did it to just make something of my life, because at that time I was just, I don't know, I was just really known, I wasn't known for anything positive. I guess I was just known for, if you guys look back on my Instagrams, I did these things called Stories of Balance that basically just encapsulated all of my negative energy that I was feeling at that time, and I was trying to transform it into stories, I suppose. I realized that I didn't really want to be known as that guy that was always sad, so that's why I just I took all of that apart, and I just wanted to do something that I loved. And YouTube was around that time, because I was watching Blazendary, I was watching a lot of Caius, all these sneaker YouTubers, and it just really inspired me to start my own channel. And that's exactly what I did. I started YouTube to just kill all of this negative energy that I had, and transform and work and give myself progress in my life, because I wasn't happy with the progress I was making without doing any work. I wasn't doing any work, I wasn't making anything of myself. So that's why when I started doing YouTube, I felt like there was something to do, there's something that I had inside of me. Because obviously with YouTube, I could share what I learned to try and make, I guess sort of make my life better whilst helping you guys out. So that's basically why I started doing YouTube. Here you go. Whatever, do you like me or do you like Lexi? I like Angelica Canavo. Here you go, Cades. What type of clothing should I buy? Can you guys see that? I'm looking at the viewfinder. I don't think you can see this. Let me just tap on this. What does it say? What brands of clothing do you think that I should buy? Well, Caden, that's honestly really up to you. I suppose that Nike and Adidas, Jordan, Ralph Lauren, I guess they really have their own different styles and vibes, and it depends on really what type of clothing and streetwear that you're interested in. But for me, the kind of branding that I really like is Uniqlo right now, because they're really cheap and they just work with my style of clothing. Like I sort of wear a lot of English styled clothes and from the UK, and so yeah, that's really nice. Oh, can the Marion, alright, let's see. Can the Marion gang be in your next video? Well Lexi, I do make a lot of videos every day, so I don't know, you're gonna have to hurry up if you want to be in my next video. Anyway, guys, I think that basically wraps up this video. That's basically all the questions. I'm looking at my viewfinder. I'm looking at my screen right now, and it says it's 13 minutes and 27 seconds. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna make a habit to do one of these Q&As every month or so, just because, you know, I really wanna connect with you guys more. And yeah, I do really like answering these questions, especially the questions that help you through life, like the how do you get out of a bad slump one. I feel like that really helps. It really helped me a lot listening to other people like Casey Neistat explain it. So I really tried to explain it with in my own sort of way. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. That was weird. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and leave a comment, and make sure to pay attention to my Instagrams. My Instagram is @_JoshSalvador. So yeah, you guys can ask me questions there, or even drop some questions down below. I'll be responding to a lot of comments, and drop some comments on my Instagram as well. So yeah, guys, hope you guys like this video. Third video in a row. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. I don't know why I do this now. I just roll away now, don't I? Alright, peace.